everyone, welcome to another What I Eat in a Day, where I show you some easy, healthy recipes and meals that of course taste delicious, because we are all about eating some healthy, delicious food on this channel. Yeah, because who wants to eat food that isn't delicious? This morning I went for my walk, had my black coffee, which I do every morning, and I thought today I would also include some like tips for bloating, because I know a lot of people are struggling with that or do struggle with their digestion. So throughout the day I'm going to sprinkle in all of my tips, and there's lots of like little easy things that you can do that really help. So just went for my walk, did an ab workout. I will link it down below. I talk about it a lot. It's 10 minutes. It's by Pamela RF. It is brutal. I've actually been using this specific video for years. Like I use it when I travel, and then now that we're like at home, I've been doing it 3-4 times a week. And guys, I see results now that I've increased doing it just at home 3-4 times a week, like more shredded, more lines. So we'll link it down below if you want abs. 100% do that video. So we are going to make breakfast. First I need to hydrate. So tip number 1 when it comes to bloating is starting off the morning with a good dose of fiber and healthy fats. And what fiber does is it helps to feed the really good gut bacteria. And when we have a lot of good gut bacteria and we don't have an overgrowth of the bad gut bacteria, then we don't have bloating, because it's that bad gut bacteria that literally ferments, causes gases, and makes your stomach literally bloat. So when we have enough fiber, the good gut bacteria, they're all happy. They're all like, yay, because you fed us and we're flourishing. So we're gonna make my paleo porridge, which I have been loving. If you follow me on Instagram, which you should, it's just keepupwithliv. I've been having it like most days for the past couple weeks because it's so filling. It tastes so good and it keeps me full for hours, and it doesn't bloat me in the morning. I find because it's, you know, grain-free, gluten-free, there's no dairy. There's none of those foods that cause bloating, which are like gluten and dairy a lot of the time. So we're gonna go ahead and make that. I top it with some fresh organic blueberries. We add nut butter, we add fiber, we add protein. And yeah, let's go ahead, because I actually want to eat breakfast even before I shower, because I'm looking forward to breakfast this morning. So this is everything that you need to make it. I have some almond flour, some macadamia milk, but you can use any kind of nut milk, blueberries for topping. I add in vanilla, a quarter of a thawed banana. You can mash it up if it's fresh, or if you leave it thawed from frozen, it gets soft. We're gonna add in flax, nut butter. This is optional, it's just collagen. It doesn't change the texture of it. It doesn't make it like thicker or thinner. It just adds a little bit boost of protein. And I like collagen for gut healing. So I always try to add in some sort of something for like gut health. So this is like a booster. You don't need it, but like collagen helps to like line and heal and seal the gut. So I really like using collagen. It also helps with bloating. And yeah, let's go ahead and assemble everything. So it's about 1 o'clock. I've just been working. I decided to let my hair air dry to try to use less heat on it. It is quite curly, like naturally, but I'm trying to embrace like more of like my natural curly hair and just not use as much heat on it. Anyways, I've been kind of working, and then I was working, and now I'm at the point where like I'm hungry, which I try not to like wait to that point. So we're gonna make a quick lunch. I know I've made this in a What I Eat in a Day before, but honestly, this is like a routine of what I do. I like making a green smoothie. So we're gonna make a green smoothie with some spinach in it, fiber, protein, and then I'm gonna have a side of avocado toast. I just really enjoy this because we get protein, healthy fats. This protein powder from Nuzest does not bloat at all. It's the Little Sipper edition. It's a probiotic vanilla one, and it's all clean ingredients. It's got 975 million, so almost 1 billion probiotics. I end up blending in the spinach into the smoothie, so it makes it easier to digest. Sometimes when you are eating like a lot of raw roughage, like raw kale or raw spinach, it can cause you to bloat, because raw veggies can be a little difficult on the digestive system if you have a weaker one. So turns out my avocado is not ripe, so I guess I had to use nut butter. Oh well, I just didn't want to use like an avocado that wasn't ripe, which is really sad. So I put everything bagel, almond hazelnut butter, and we have our green smoothie. So yeah, my avocado was not ripe. Oh well, we're gonna go with nut butter. Ideally, I don't like to have like, I like more savory things rather than like sweet, quote unquote, for lunch and dinner. But that's what I had right now. We still got our veggies in. I added some riced cauliflower that was frozen to the smoothie instead of ice to like cool it down, but also get veggies in it. It also helps make it smooth and creamy. We have protein, we have healthy fats, we've got fiber. So it's still like a complete meal and very nutrient dense still. So I'm gonna go ahead and dig in. So another thing that is really good for bloating are ginger shots. So I like to do this. It can be done to prevent, but also if you're bloated already, the ginger will help. I make my own ginger shots at home and it's super easy. I just blend up some ginger, some water, strain it through a nut milk bag, and then take a shot. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do it. It's so inexpensive as well, which I love because you can create these shots for fairly cheap. All right, so our ginger shot is done, bottoms up. So another thing that I like to do for bloating is to drink different kinds of tea. So I made a batch of dandelion tea a few days ago. And so I'll keep that in the fridge. And dandelion tea I find is really underrated when it comes to bloating. But it's super good for you because it helps really detox your body. So let's say, you know, you haven't had a proper bowel movements lately. It really helps to like keep things going, helps your liver flush out toxins. When we have a buildup of toxins, that can lead to bloating. So I just brew a bunch of it and keep it iced. You can have it hot too, but I like having like a cold iced type of like tea beverage in the afternoon. You can also do peppermint, and I'll show you that. Peppermint is really great for bloating because it relaxes smooth muscle. Oh, we dropped a box, my bad. It relaxes smooth muscle in your intestines. So you can also make like a batch of peppermint tea and keep that. I kind of just rotate between the two, but I like making a big batch of tea, and that way you can drink it and it's super good for you, keeps things going. Peppermint also helps with cravings. So if you're someone who experiences cravings, peppermint tea will help with that too. So I've just been at the computer the last couple hours, but I've been snacking on these carrot flax crackers before dinner, and we're about to get to dinner, but I really like these. They are paleo, vegan, gluten-free. There's only flax, carrots, and salt, so it's really clean, and they're really tasty. Like, I like a crunchy, salty snack, so that's why I like these. But for dinner, I'm going to be making some roasted sweet potato with like za'atar meatballs and a tahini sauce, and then finishing off some broccoli and kale. It's kind of like a hodgepodge of the veggies I have left. And then I'm gonna make some meatballs for the next few days. And I love lemon tahini sauce. If you've seen the past few videos of mine, you know I'm in love with lemon tahini sauce because it's so delicious. And it really goes with za'atar, or I don't know how to say it, but like it's a Middle Eastern, I think Lebanese type spice. Correct me if I'm wrong. So we're gonna mix that. We're gonna eat some dinner, and I'm excited. Now, one of the things for bloating that's really good is that before you eat dinner, if you take a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, I'll show you. So make sure to always get apple cider vinegar with the mother. So you want to get with the mother. You take a tablespoon and some water, and what that does is it helps to activate your digestive enzymes, allowing you to digest your food better. We're also going to be cooking our broccoli and kale so that they're not raw, because both of these vegetables, cruciferous and kale, raw can be hard to digest and lead to bloating, which I'm pretty sure I mentioned with the smoothie, but in case you forgot, that really does help. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. So one of my favorite fresh herbs to add to dishes is cilantro because it's really good for combating bloating. So adding just a little bit of fresh herbs in your meals can go a long way. Also, the next tip is to make sure you chew your food. A lot of the times we're not being mindful when we eat and we end up inhaling our food, which only makes you swallow air when you're chewing so fast. And then you swallow that air and you get bloated and gas. So a great way to combat that is simply just to chew your food more. So I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy my dinner. So I just dug out a couple cookies from my last healthy cookie video to have for dessert. One of them is like a blossom cookie. I think it's my favorite one from that video. And then this one is like a banana bread, chocolate banana bread cookie. So I wanted to have that. Obviously, I'm showing you because this is what I eat in a day, but they are really good, easy recipes. Each of them is only like 3 ingredients and neither of them have any flour. So they're flour free. So no almond flour or fancy flours in these. So it's really good and they're really easy to make. So yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy. I'm watching Gaia right now. I have a new favorite series on Gaia, so if you guys are into Gaia, I've been loving the Deep Space series. I highly recommend. I'm on episode 13 of season 2, so it's really good. So another tip I have when it comes to bloating is to take some helpful enzymes or things that's gonna help you digest. These ones are my favorite. They're from Array. They have no fillers in them. So I'll take these. Like I'm not taking one tonight because I like don't feel like I need one, but on days I feel like I'm bloated or I ate something that ended up bloating me, this will take it away like so quickly. So I always like to have these on hand. I also like to bring some in my purse when I'm eating out. So I would highly recommend, like if you get bloated, to just have these on hand for when you need them. And like I said, no fillers. There's ginger, lemon balm, peppermint, dandelion, slippery elm. They are really good and really clean. And they're a small company too. So I really like supporting small companies that are doing really great things with their products. So I'm gonna link this down below for you guys as well. So I realized I forgot to end the vlog last night, but that's going to be it for this what I eat in a day and also the tips to relieve bloating. So definitely put them to use next time you get bloated or also to prevent bloating. I'm gonna leave my last what I ate in a day here on the screen so that you can check it out, get lots more healthy eating inspiration. I hope you guys are all doing well and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.